we're going to cross the road. Yeah, I'm not going to lead you to cross the road. I'd love you to cross the road on your own. We're going to the other street. So I want you to take lead in crossing the road yourself. Alright? So, then you want to go first? Go first. That is crossing the road. Watch out. Very good. That's a good one. Very good. The group is going to now the post office. They've never sent anything. In those days we did not have WhatsApp. In those days we did not have emails. In those days we did not have. So if someone wanted to write to you to tell you something, they had to write to you a letter. And now we're here. So that's why you see these many boxes. Come and see. Oh, these are boxes. All these that belong to. There are even those ones that are not here. So, the process of the post office was like this. For example, you studied at Vine, and then you studied at Smart. So if you wanted to hear from you, instead of sending, you could just write a letter to you. A letter is put at the post office at that school, and that school picks that letter. A post office messenger comes and courier person comes and picks that letter and takes it to your school. And you also write back to friends like that. It was very awesome. It was so powerful. So all these are all these are box offices. Here so you come with your key. When you sign up to a post office, you come with your key and then you place in your key, remove your letters, lock again, and then you move. If you wrote a letter, you put it in an envelope. So, I don't know if we can you try to look around if you can find an envelope here? Even if we can buy an envelope, just look around and you can buy it. So you could write, get an envelope, put the letter in an envelope, put on the name of the person, after put on the name of the person, and then write on the P.O. box. But now, that letter cannot take itself. Yes, it needs what? It's like you sending a message on WhatsApp. What makes that message go? Yes, but you can still click send and the message refuses to go. You know that? What makes the message go? Internet. Internet. But you can still have internet and the message fails to go. What do you need?
A sender.
What do you need? What do you need? Something connected to the internet. What do you need? You must be able to pay for something for the message to go. What's it?
Credit.
Credit. Not credit.
What's it?
OTT.
Bundles.
Bundles. You must be able to pay for bundles. Because you can have internet and the message refuses to go, even if it's on WhatsApp. But in those days, in order for your letter to go, you needed to buy a stamp. That's why you see the stamp bureau. But now, in those days, when we were in school, the stamps were they used to be sold in school. So one stamp was had, let's say, like for 500 somewhere for some. And if the distance was too long, you're writing to someone who is in Gulu, you needed like 4 stamps. If you're writing to someone who is in the US, you could put a lot of like 8 stamps. That is the cost that is going to push that letter to that person in the US. Now the envelopes were like this, yeah. So you write the letter, yes. You didn't get a paper. You write the letter, and then put the letter here. You seal the letter, right? And then you write. Let's say I'm writing to someone who is in St. Mary's College, Chisuri. And then, do you know the PO Box of St. Mary's? What is it? 26. So I read to Trevor Mwine, St. Mary's College, Isubi, PO Box. PO. If this letter I just put it there, it will not take itself. It will stay there looking at me. What do I need? I needed to buy a stamp. So that stamp, those stamps were issued by the post office. So they bring you. I wanted to be able to have a look at the stamp. So, but they've gone for lunch. So you come, you buy a stamp, you put on the stamps, and after you put on the stamps, you put in that cajole, like the one you've seen. And then the courier person from the post office comes and picks this and then delivers it to Mwine. So Mwine doesn't need to be able to pay money to receive this. Alright? Just like you don't need to, but he will need to be able to pay to reply me. It was so awesome.
Stamps expensive. Stamps expensive.
Yes, they were expensive. For students, they were expensive. You didn't try? Nowadays, everyone has a phone. You can just you work with. In those days, it could be a long line like this waiting.
You have to memorize numbers.
You must memorize numbers. So let's go. My boys are going to be able to cross. We are at Capital Radio 1. This is Radio 1. You've heard of Radio 1. Now let's see Radio 1 here. Now they're going to cross the road by themselves. I'm not going to help them. They're going to cross the road by themselves because we've already learned that. And this is one of the busiest areas now. They're going to be able to do that. So Trevor Kelly and don't go in a group. Just go like one or two. Cross to the other side. You're going to cross over to Wilson Road. I mean, not Wilson. That is Wilson Street, and then this is Bloom Street down here. So you can cross. But be very careful. You must be able to look left, right, and left. All right? Very good. Now we're crossing. Who is crossing first? Be very careful. No one is going to help you. Now, tell is crossing. Crossing. Very good. Fast and careful. Very good. Very good.
Crossing the road. Very good. Crossing the road. Crossing the road. Brilliant. Very good. Amazing. I love this. Very good. Let's go guys. Very good. Go. Very good. One side, and right side. Amazing. This is powerful. You see how easy it is? You must be confident. Now, that is William Street. When I tell you William Street, that's what I'm saying. When I tell you this street is a street, so that's William. But now let's pass this side. Come, let's pass here. Very fast.